Hello everyone! Welcome to Learn and Solve TV. This video is about factoring polynomials with greatest common monomial factor. Bago natin simulan ang ating discussion, balikan muna natin ang paraan sa pagkuha ng greatest common factor or yung tinatawag natin na GCF. Maaari natin makuha ang GCF ng mga numbers sa pamamagitan ng paglista ng mga possible factors nito. Ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng factor? Ang factor is a number or algebraic expression that divides another number or expressions evenly that is with no remainder. Halimbawa, 8. Ano-ano ang mga numbers na pwedeng i-divide sa 8 na walang remainder? Okay, we have 1, 2, 4, and 8. Para naman sa 12, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So, paano natin makukuha ngayon ang greatest common factors nila? Tandaan na ang GCF is the common factor having the greatest numerical factor. So, ang GCF ng 8 at 12 ay 4. Paano naman kaya natin magagamit ang prime factors or ang prime factorization sa pagkuha ng GCF? Tandaan na ang prime numbers ay ang mga numbers na kung saan ang factors nito ay the number itself at 1 na lang. Halimbawa, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on. So, para sa 36, i-express natin ang prime factors nito as product. So, we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, which is 36. Para naman sa 9, meron tayong 3 times 3. Ngayon, after natin ilista lahat ng prime factors, identify natin ngayon kung ano ang common factors nila. As you can see, pareho sila ng 3. At may isa pa ulit pares ng 3. After nyan, ang mga factors na magkamukha ay imumultiply natin para makuha ang GCF. Kaya naman, ang 3 times 3 ay equal sa 9. Therefore, the GCF of 36 and 9 is 9. Paano naman natin magagamit ang concepts na ito sa pagkuha ng greatest common factor ng monomials? The GCF of monomials refers to the common factor having the greatest numerical factor and with variables having the least degree. Ibig sabihin nito, ang kukuhanin natin ay ang pinakamataas na numerical factor nila at ang variable nila na may pinakamababang degree. Halimbawa, find the GCF of 9x raised to 4 and 6x cubed. Unahin na natin na kuhanin ang GCF ng 9 at 6. We know that the GCF of 9 and 6 is 3. Then, look at the variables. Tingnan natin kung magkamukha ba ang variable. Kung oo, i-consider naman natin ang variable na may pinakamababang degree. So, which variable has the least degree? X raised to 4 or x cubed? Very good. That is x cubed. Therefore, the GCF of 9x raised to 4 and 6x cubed is 3x cubed. Let's check if we will get the same GCF using prime factorization. For 9x raised to 4, the prime factors are 3, 3, x, 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 and x. Take note that the exponent will tell us how many times we are going to use x as factors. For 6x cubed, we have 3 times 2 times x times x times x. Since 3 ang exponent, 3 beses natin ginamit na factors ang x. After nyan, kapag nalista na natin lahat ng prime factors, kukuhanin naman natin kung ano ang magkakamukha na factor sa kanila. Sa example natin, pareho sila na may 3, x, x, at x. Then, imumultiply natin lahat ng factors na ito para makuha ang GCF. So, 3 times x times x times x is equal to 3x cubed. Tandaan na kapag nagmumultiply tayo ng variable na may same base, ina-add natin ang exponents. Again, the GCF of 9x raised to 4 and 6x cubed is 3x cubed. In this example, we are going to find the GCF of 10a and 15a squared. Magpapakita ako ulit ng dalawang paraan sa pagkuha ng GCF para may option kayo sa kung saan kayo mas madadalian. Sa example natin ito, pwede na natin kuhanin directly ang GCF ng 10 at 15. Ano nga ba ang GCF ng 10 at 15? Very good. Ang GCF nila ay 5. Then, tingnan natin ang variable nila kung magkatulad. Since pareho silang A, ang i-consider natin ay kung alin sa dalawa ang may mas mababa na degree. Okay, very good. So, ang variable na may mababang degree ay A. Therefore, ang GCF niya ay 5A. Tingnan naman natin kung makakakuha tayo ng parehong GCF gamit ang prime factorization. For 10a, alam natin na ito ay equal sa 2 times 5 times a. Para naman sa 15a squared, 3 times 5 times a times a. After nito, get their common factors. So we have 5 and a. Then multiply natin ang 5 times a. 5 times a is now equal to 5a. Therefore, the GCF of 10a and 15a squared is 5a. Next, find the GCF of 24a cubed, 36a squared, and 24a raised to 4. First, kuhanin natin ulit ang GCF ng 24, 36, and 20. Ang GCF nila ay 4. Then, look at the variables. A cubed, a squared, a raised to 4. Alin ang may pinakamababang degree? Very good. That is a squared. Therefore, their GCF is 4a squared. Kung mas nadadalian ka naman sa prime factorization, ganito ang ating gagawin. Para sa 24a cubed, ililista ulit natin lahat ng prime factors nito. And then 36a squared is equal to, and 20a raised to 4 is equal to, ayan. After natin mailista lahat ng prime factors, kukuhanin natin ang common factors dun sa tatlong monomials. Again, kailangan common sa kanilang tatlo. So we have 2, 2, a, and a. After that, multiply all the factors to get the GCF. So 2 times 2 times a is equal to 4a squared. Therefore, the GCF is 4a squared. Let's practice. Find the greatest common factor or GCF of each set of expressions. Number 1, x cubed, x squared, x. Very good. The answer is x, since x has the least degree. Next, 5a squared b, 10b squared. Very good. The answer is 5b. We know that the GCF of 5 and 10 is 5. At pareho sila ng variable b, and b has the least degree. Next, x raised to 5 y cubed, x raised to 4 y raised to 7. Very good. The GCF is x raised to 4 y cubed. Pareho sila na may x, pero ang gagamitin natin for the GCF ay yung may mababang degree. Pareho din sila na may y, pero ang gagamitin natin for the GCF is yung may mas mababang degree, which is y cubed. Then multiply this to get x raised to 4 y cubed. Next, 3xy 4a squared. Very good. The GCF is 1. So, ang tawag natin sa mga numbers or expressions na merong 1 na GCF ay relatively prime. Since alam na natin ang pagkuha ng GCF, ay maaari na tayong dumako sa lesson natin na factoring polynomials with greatest common monomial factor. So ano nga ba ang factoring? Ang factoring is the process of rewriting a polynomial as a product of its factors. Example, factor 9x plus 18. I-express natin ang 9x plus 18 as product ng factors nito. Sa example natin na ito, magpapakita ako ng dalawang method. So sa unang method, gagamitin na natin directly ang GCF ng 9x at 18, which is 9. Multiplied by, for the other factor, ang gagawin natin is to divide every term sa 9. So 9x divided by 9 is equal to x, while 18 divided by 9 is equal to positive 2. So 9x plus 18 is now written as 9 times the quantity of x plus 2. Let's check if we will get the same factored form using the prime factorization. So for 9x, we are going to express it as 3 times 3 times x. For 18, 3 times 3 times 2. Then, get the common factors, which are 3 and 3. Then multiply these factors to get the GCF. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. For the factored form, ipa-factor out muna natin yung 9. And then, pansinin ninyo na dun sa kabilang factor na x plus 2, ay pinagsama natin yung natirang factor na x sa 9x at 2 sa 18. Therefore, the factored form of 9x plus 18 is 9 times the quantity of x plus 2. To check our answer, we are going to apply distributive property. 9 times x is equal to 9x. And 9 times 2 is equal to 18. Therefore, the factored form of 9x plus 18 is 9 times the quantity of x plus 2. In this example, we are going to write 4x raised to 4 plus 6x in factored form. So, kukuhanin muna natin ang GCF ng 4x raised to 4 at 6x, which is 2x. After nyan, para makuha natin yung isang factor niya pa, i-divide naman natin ang bawat term nito sa GCF. So, 4x raised to 4 divided by 2x is 2x cubed. Tandaan na kapag nagdi-divide tayo ng variable na may same base, isasubtract natin ang exponents nila. Okay, so for 6x divided by 2x, we have positive 3. So the factored form of the given polynomial is 2x times the quantity of 2x cubed plus 3. Kung nahihirapan kayo sa method na ito, ay pwede natin gamitin ang prime factorization. So paano natin yun gagawin? Express muna natin bawat term as product of its prime factors. Example, for 4x raised to 4, we have 2 times 2 times x times x times x times x. For 6x, we have 3 times 2 times x. After that, determine natin kung ano ang common factors nila. Dito, ang common factors ay 2 at x. After that, multiply these factors to get the GCF, which is 2 times x equals 2x. For the factored form, ifa-factor out muna natin yung 2x. Then, pansinin ninyo na yung 2x cubed plus 3 ay nanggaling dun sa natirang factors sa bawat term. For 4x raised to 4, we have 2 times x times x times x, which is equal to 2x cubed. While for 6x, ang natira naman dito ay 3. So, pinartner natin siya sa 2x cubed, kaya naging 2x cubed plus 3. Para naman ma-check kung tama ang nakuha natin na factor, i-distribute natin ang 2x sa 2x cubed plus 3. So, 2x times 2x cubed is 4x raised to 4, while 2x times 3 is equal to 6x. Since nakuha natin ang original na polynomial, we can now conclude that our factored form is correct. Next, write 15x cubed y minus 9xy in factored form. Kung alam na ninyo ang pagkuha ng GCF, ay pwede na nating diretsuhin ang pag-express ng given polynomial in its factored form. Halimbawa, ang GCF ng 15 at 9 ay 3. At ang GCF naman ng x cubed at x ay x. Samantalang ang y at y naman ay y lang din. Then, to get the other factor, i-divide ulit natin isa-isa. So, 15 divided by 3 is 5. X cubed divided by x is x squared. Again, subtract lang the exponent pag same base. Y divided by y is 1. So, same lang yon sa 5x squared kapag minultiply natin sa 1. Next, negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. Then, xy divided by xy is 1. Therefore, the factored form is 3xy times the quantity of 5x squared minus 3. Kung nahihirapan kayo sa method na to, pwede natin gamitin ang prime factorization. So first, kukuhanin muna natin ang prime factors ng 15x cubed y. And then, ang prime factors ng negative 9xy. After that, get their common factors for the GCF. So we have 3x and y. Then multiply these factors. 3 times x times y is equal to 3xy. Then, factored out muna natin yung 3xy. So, dito yan, ilabas muna natin siya. And then, dun sa kapartner niya na factor, pagsasamahin natin yung mga factors na hindi natin nagamit, like 5 times x, which is equal to 5x squared. At dun naman sa kabila, we have negative 1 times 3, which is equal to negative 3. To check if tama ang ating factored form, we are going to apply distributive property. So, 3xy times 5x squared is equal to 15x cubed y, while 3xy times negative 3 is equal to negative 9xy. Therefore, 15x cubed y minus 9xy is equal to 3xy times the quantity of 5x squared minus 3. Next example, factor 15c cubed minus 15c squared plus 20c. So let's use prime factorization. For 15c cubed, the factors are 3, 5, c, c, c. For negative 15c squared, the factors are negative 1, 3, 5, c, and c. For 20c, we have 2, 2, 5, and c. Then, get the common factors. Kailangan na kukuhanin natin na factor ay yung pare-pareho sa kanilang tatlo. So, yun ay 5 at c. Then, multiply it to get the GCF. 5 times c is equal to 5c. So, for the factored form, we have 5c. So, paano nakuha tong isa pang factor na ito? Nakuha ito mula sa natira natin na factors dito. So, we have 3 times c, which is 3c squared. then negative 1 times 3 times c, which is negative 3c, and 2 times 2 equals to positive 4. To check if the factored form is correct, we are going to apply distributive property. So 5c times 3c squared is equal to 15c cubed. Very good. 5c times negative 3c is equal to negative 15c squared. And 5c times 4 is equal to 20c. Therefore, 15c cubed minus 15c squared plus 20c is equal to quantity 5c times the quantity of 3c squared minus 3c plus 4. Let's practice. Write each polynomial in factored form. Number 1, 3x plus 6. Number 2, 10x plus 25y. Number 3, 24a squared plus 16a. And number 4, 60y cubed minus 30y squared plus 40y. Maaari ninyong i-pause ang video na ito upang makapagsagot kayo na maayos at magkaroon kayo ng enough na time. Okay, narito na ang mga sagot. That is the end of our lesson. I hope you learned something from our discussion.